Hi everyone, I'm Rob.
And I'm Abby.
Today we're going to be playing Agricola, All Creatures Big and Small, designed by Uwe Rosenberg and published by Lookout Games. Now for a quick rules overview. You can find a link to our full rules video in the description below. Agricola, All Creatures Big and Small is a worker placement game that takes place over the course of 8 rounds. Each round consists of 4 phases: the refill phase, the work phase, the home phase, and the breeding phase. During the refill phase, we will refill all of the spaces with the red arrow on the main board. Next, in the work phase, we will alternate turns placing our workers and taking actions. In the home phase, we simply return our workers. And finally, in the breeding phase, if we have any pairs of matching animals, you add one of that type to your farm. Players will score points at the end of the game based on a few criteria. They will score 1 point per animal in their farm. They will score bonus points based on the number of each animal type. Each fully used farm expansion is worth 4 points. And finally, points from special buildings. Now let's get to the game. So first thing we have to do is the refill phase. And now we've done our refill phase, so now we're going to do our first work phase. So early on in the game, I think what I'm trying to do is just collect some resources. The quicker I can get to a single pair of animals, the better off that I'm going to be. I really want to start breeding as soon as possible.
The breeding phase is so important to start early, but it's really difficult to start in the first or second round. So since I have the first player token, the little rooster, I get to go first. So I'm going to place my first worker on this space that gets me 1 piece of wood, 1 stone, and 1 reed.
I will go for the 3 wood. I don't really have much of a plan yet.
Okay, so for my second turn, I'll take my worker and I'm going to grab the 2 stone.
I'm going to grab the reed.
Okay. So with my last worker, I'm going to put here, I have 3 stones and 1 reed, and that will get me a stall.
And I'm going to go here and grab a wood and the first player marker. I find that this is pretty important in this game to try to go first. Okay, so that is the first round. We used all of our workers. So now we do the home phase and we bring all our workers back home.
Okay.
And then we do the breeding phase. So we check to see if we have 2 animals in our farm. We don't yet. We go on to the next round. So now we go back to the refill phase and we're going to refill in all those spaces with the arrows again.
And now Rob has
I get to go first.
First player marker,
Yep.
so he gets to make the first choice.
I'm going to go here. It's a pretty good, useful space.
I am actually going to grab 2 animals because I have my cottage, which can hold 1, and my stall can hold 3.
I'll go here. I don't really know. It's the same difference, whatever.
This is my exact last
And grab
turn.
2 stone. I am not copying her.
Rob's copying me. He's literally repaying the round I just had. This is my exact last turn.
Blah, blah, copy me, blah, blah, blah.
Haven't known that Rob is doing exactly what I did. Okay, I'll grab these 3 wood.
Okay. I'm going to go here and build a special building, I think. The cattle farm. All right, so I'm doing this, and I'm going to build a special building. I don't want to, copy you again. You keep thinking I'm copying you.
Wow,
It makes sense.
What an interesting third turn, Rob.
Sense. Okay, I definitely copied her.
Okay, so I think since Rob is copying all of my turns from last round, I'm just going to do exactly what he did. I'm going to grab that first player marker back.
Okay.
It's very valuable.
All right, so home phase.
All the workers come home.
Breeding phase, nothing.
Nothing breeds. 2 rounds in, no breeding has happened. I'm behind the ball here. I really need to get some animals onto my farm. I need to start getting those round end bonuses as soon as possible.
And the refill phase. I feel like I'm getting a slow start here.
So now I have the first player marker, my turn. I think I might just go for it and grab the horse. The horses are worth a ton of points because they tend to be a little more rare. Like towards the end of the game, sometimes you'll be able to pick up like 2 to 3 pigs or sheep at once. So I was like, my strategy is going to be horse. Let's just keep picking up horses. And I'm going to change that my sheep goes in my cottage and my horse goes in my stall, which allows me to hold 3. So now I can start breeding my horses at the start of the breeding phase.
I'm going to go for this and build some borders. I'm going to build 1, 2... I don't think I want to keep one, so I'm going to do 3 borders, I think, just to get one built. I think I'll just put it here, maybe build a building up over here later.
I think I'm going to go here and grab this 3 wood.
I'm going to go for this. Ooh. So I'm going to grab 2 pigs and a cow. So I'm going to put my 2 pigs in my open pasture, and my cattle farm can hold cows. So I'm going to put my cow right here.
So for my third worker, I'm gonna go here and grab these 3. And now my farm is a 3x3 farm.
So I actually really did want that space, so maybe she was reading me a little bit, I don't know, but...
It'd be nice to think I'm thinking that far ahead and just like watching what you're doing, but I'm really just concerned about getting some more animals.
Yeah, I did actually really want that space though. So I'm gonna be able to breed pigs and store them here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the 3 stone instead. I do get a breed in this round, so. Home phase.
Send the workers home.
We have our first breeding phase where actual animals are made. So I have 2 pigs, so I get a pig, but I can only store 2 here, so I have to place it here.
All right, so I have 2 horses and my stall can hold 3, so we are good there.
Boom.
My poor...
And now our refill phase.
Rob did not snipe the first
No, I did not.
First turn token for me, so I get to go again. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to do this, and I'm going to build out.
Build a crap ton of borders.
So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of wood. So let's do 1. Yeah, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not only is my farm a 3x3, but now I have so many enclosed pastures for animals. I am feeling great.
There's always like so much that you want to do, you just can't do it all.
Well, then you have to think, is my opponent going to take that spot
Probably.
if I put it off a turn?
They're gonna take something that you want, always.
Yes.
But I have to have places to hold my animals, and I don't really have those spots. I feel like I'm off to a slow start here. So I'm doing this. I get to grab this and this. Whenever I add a farm expansion, I get to exchange an animal for a cow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Oh, that worked out really well for you.
Right now.
I'm going to go here, but you can't grab that next turn.
Not right now, no.
So I'll take all this stone.
I'm going to go for the stall. So I'm going to pay 3 stone and a reed to grab a stall, and I'm going to put it up here in the corner.
Okay.
So building placement in this game is really, really important. I want to try and prevent having to place too many borders. They're really expensive. It's hard to get resources. So I want to make sure that my buildings also serve as borders, which is why I'm putting them in these corners, because it'll help me close off other pastures later.
And then for my last turn, I will do what I wanted to do last time but did not. I'll grab all these little animals. So nice. I'll put my pig here.
And I'm going to, for my last turn, grab the 2 sheep and the reed. And I have a space for my 2 sheep.
May have just turned the corner there.
Maybe. All right, so home phase and breeding phase. So I get a 3rd cow. Okay, so that was end of breeding phase.
And we refill.
Wow, this game is moving quick, huh?
And so I get to go first again. I just don't think I can pass up 6 wood. That just seems really, really valuable right now. Let's go for 6 wood.
What am I doing? I can't hold any more animals, so I gotta build some stuff. God, you have so many resources, it's crazy. I'm gonna do this and grab 3 wood and the start player marker.
All right, I definitely need some more animals on the board, and I think the only way for me to do that is to just expand and worry about getting a building later. But I hate being inefficient.
You also have feeding troughs.
That's what I was looking at, but I really think I need to close in some of these. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do 1. Good.
So I need a place to store a pig, a cow, and a sheep. I think I'm gonna go for this. And I'm just gonna do that here. Just close that in.
I'm gonna do the feeding troughs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it twice, so I'll pay 3 to get the extra. So I'm gonna do here and here.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go for the special building. And I'm gonna spend 3 wood to get the open stable, I think.
And that replaces your...
Replaces my stall. And I immediately gain a cow or a horse. I don't have any horses yet, so I'm gonna grab a horse. And I'll just stick them there for now.
All right.
All right, so that was the work phase. Home phase, they come on home. Breeding phase. So I'm gonna have to shimmy some stuff.
All right, now let's refill.
All right, so I'm the first player. I'm gonna grab the 3 wood.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the reed.
I'm gonna do the troughs. So I'm gonna put 1 here. I'm gonna put 1 in here. But I have to spend 3 wood for the second one. So at this point in the game, I'm starting to get some animals. I'm now breeding, which is great. So I'm scoring points every single round from all these extra animals. So I wanna make sure that I always have a place to store that next animal that's coming in. So that's kind of what I'm planning for now.
I'm gonna do here, and I'm gonna buy a stall. Ugh, wasted. Wasted.
Inefficiencies.
So inefficient.
Inefficiencies detected.
Go ahead, Rob.
You lose. Okay. I want sheep and horses and cows and pigs and I think this is the best move for me though.
Okay, that's my person that I just posed.
Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? This is my...
Yes, continue, Rob.
But if I take the cow there, I don't have room for him. But 2 more pigs is pretty good. But like, is my second horse better? But then if I get another horse, I don't have a spot for it.
Looks like you should worry about building out some more places to put your animals. Don't waste a turn on things you can breed.
You know, you're talking me out of it. I think which magic you're speaking of is working. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna grab 4 stone while it's there. You're right. I'm gonna get a good, nice solid breed.
Oh, thank God.
I can't believe I fell for that. I think that was a better move for me anyway, but I really feel duped. That was not nice. That was the work phase. So now we go home.
Okay.
And we breed. So I get a cow, no horses. All right, and then we go to refill.
Yep.
Okay, so I get to go first still. I'm gonna build a special building, 3 stone and a reed for the dairy farm. I may keep up to 2 cows in each unused farm space adjacent to this building, and it can hold 2 cows itself. I'm trying to make sure that I'm as efficient as possible, using my buildings as borders. By placing the dairy farm here, it's setting me up to close off these next 2 spaces in a future round. I'm feeling pretty good about closing the game out strong.
I think I'm gonna grab 3 wood.
Okay. I'm gonna do, the problem is, oh no, I can move these. Yeah, I can move those. Okay. So I'm grabbing 3 sheep and a horse. So I'm opening up this pasture by moving my cows. I forgot that I did that. I'm putting these 3 sheep on here. They're packed in a little tight. Sorry, fellas.
So I'm gonna do the feeding trough.
Cool.
And I think I'm gonna do definitely one here. I'm trying to think if I want to do a second one. So a second trough is really useful and really important, but part of me just wants to keep my wood because I think I need some more buildings to score some big points. This was a tricky decision. All right, I think I'm going to not build a second trough.
I'm gonna go here and build 2 borders.
All right. And then for my last turn, I'm gonna go here and grab that cow.
Home phase. Boop, boop, boop. Breeding phase. So we'll go. All right, so that was breeding phase. Now we go back to the refill phase.
So I'm feeling a little behind here. So my plan now is to take all these resources and I'm gonna build the half-timbered house. Not only is it worth 5 points, but it would also help me house more animals. That's the game plan going into the final round.
Okay, I'm gonna grab 3 wood. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab 3 wood in the first player marker. But yes, the last round, it definitely doesn't matter.
It definitely does not matter, but that was really funny that you did that anyway.
I'm gonna do a special building. Spend 3 wood, 2 stone. Ooh, look at that. That's called efficiency. So it's the last round of the game. I'm trying to score as many points as I can. I've got all these resources left. Just so happens it's exactly what I need to buy the half-timbered house, which is worth 5 points and can store the animals that I'm going to be breeding in this upcoming round. Feeling pretty good to finish out the game with this.
Literally what I was about to build.
I'm grabbing a half-timbered house over the cottage.
Oh, I really needed the half-timber house. I just wasted a turn picking up that reed to build it on the following turn, but it got snatched away. This isn't good. My next decision is just gone now. I can't build a half-timbered house, so I'm in trouble.
You have resources to spend that you need to get rid of.
So I'm thinking the sawmill's worth 4 points. It's like my shot in the dark. Let me just grab a bunch of stone.
So I have this space empty, so I can hold 2 animals here. Because this is actually 4 points if you can store them all. So I'll put my pig here, put 2 sheep here, and I'll put my last sheep here.
Cool. All right, and I'm going to build a special building. I'm going to grab the sawmill. Inefficient. Oh my god.
Inefficiencies detected. All right, so that was the last action, correct? Okay, home phase, and final breeding phase. So I get a... So that is the end of the game. Now we're going to move on to scoring. Let's count them up. Abby has 27 total animals. She has 8 sheep, worth 1 bonus point, 5 pigs, worth 0 bonus points, 4 cows, worth 0 bonus points, and 8 horses, worth 2 bonus points. She completed 1 farm expansion, worth 4 points, and she scored 6 points from her buildings, which brings Abby's final score to 40 points. Rob has 31 total animals. He has 12 sheep, worth 2 bonus points, 8 pigs, worth 1 bonus point, 7 cows, worth 1 bonus point, and 4 horses, worth 0 bonus points. He completed 1 farm expansion, worth 4 points, and he scored 11 points from his buildings, which brings Rob's final score to 50 points.
I swear I can win board games off camera. I swear it happens. Congratulations to you, Rob. We'll see what happens next time.
Glad I was able to come back and hang on to this trophy for another week. Abby, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching us play Agricola, All Creatures Big and Small. And if you'd like to check us out playing Seven Wonders Duel, we posted that video recently. You can check that out right here on top of Abby's head. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.